Hello, this is Huibo He, and this is a demo for final project spooky scene of module computer graphics. This is a scene I designed, and it's based on a friend's house who is super afraid of spiders. Here's the real house, and here's the scene. They are in the same layout but different furniture. I designed the whole thing in 3ds Max and imported the furniture from different 3D models. And here's other spiders. As we can see, there are around 20 spiders moving around on the floor, and the light is flickering here. I'll demo the crowd of spiders later because my laptop is really old and it's not really efficient if I let the spiders move around, and the thing will probably stuck someplace. So I'll do this demo the crowd later. And see, the light is flicking to give more spooky feeling. And now let's stop it. There are 3 light sources in my scene. One is the directional light from the moon, and another one is the ceiling lamp, which is a point light, and the third one is the candle on the tape, which is point light too. And both of these 2 point lights have a attenuation. In fact, we can see it from the candle, and this point is nearer to the candle, to the light source, so it's brighter than this part because this part is further from the light source. And because of the candle is a really weak light, so it can only light up a short distance. Okay, next feature is the texture of material. See the wall, there's wallpaper as the texture for the wall, and the leather texture for the armchair, the bricks texture for the fireplace, and fabric texture, silk texture for the cushion, fabric for the sofa. And if we look down, though it's dark, but we can see the wooden pattern on the floor. That's the texture for the floor. And also these windows are with the half transparency window textures. The next one is material. Material is connected with the foam illumination. The foam illumination is has 3 components: ambient, diffuse, and specular. The specular term and the diffuse term can combine with the texture color, can give us different material feeling. For example, here the metal texture here for a lampshade is really smooth and reflect a lot of light and really shiny. That's a metal material. And the leather chair here is not smooth, but for every piece of leather here, because we know leather is like made of different triangles, different patterns on it, they're shining at the different places. And the fireplace here, because it's made out of brick, it doesn't reflect much light to the same direction. It's not specular, so it's a bit dark for the fireplace. And the fabric for the sofa here is even more darker. And we can see a little bit highlights here on the cushion because it's like made of silk texture, silk material. And an advanced feature in this scene is related to the foam illumination, which is the blink foam illumination. It uses the half vector to decrease the computation of the rendering of the scene, so it will be cheaper, and the shiniest part will spread more and it will look more real. I have the blink foam mode here, so let's focus on the armchair here. The shining part is this part and this part, And let's change it to blink fog mode. As we can see, the shiny part spread a bit more and it looks more real. It can really look the textures of the leather here. So that's the blink fog advanced feature. And another one is the window. So I have two groups of window here. These ones are based on blue color and these ones on the sides are based on the red color. So you can see the outside the room, the scene is snow on the floor. So these blue windows we using the alpha blending. So this point have half color of the real scene, the snow color, and half color of the window blue color. And combine add the two colors together is the real color of the point. And if we move a little bit to the red window, and we can see the snow here is reddish because we add a bit of red color of the window color in it. So we can see the outside from the inside. And now let's go outside to see if we can see it from inside. Let's turn around. Here, we are at the red window here and we can clearly see the lamp here, the wallpaper in the room, the sofa, the candle, the table, and the door. So we can see it from outside as well. This is really important. It is really important to order the objects when rendering. So if we render the windows first, then the other object may not be seen through the windows because the colors of the other objects are not calculated into the point on the windows, the color of the point on the window. So the windows needs to be rendered at the last. And also, we can see through the window, the outside scene part is made by cube mapping, which is a skybox. We use a six textures in total to make the whole scene looks real. So let's look around here. So this is our room, and here's the scene, which is made by Skybox. And also, when I'm pressing this button here, these are another advanced feature with on-screen control panel. These are different buttons, and when I click it, it turns to gray color, and when I release the mouse, it will turn back to the white color, which is exactly the same as the button works. So this is the last part of the demo, the crowd of spiders and the edge collision detection. So there are still 20 spiders on the floor, and I removed the furnitures. When the spiders are trying to escape the room, when it hit the wall, it will turn a random angle and then move a bit. Then it will move away from the wall and stays in the room, like this. We can see that some of the spiders can walk into the wall a little bit because the calculation is based on the floor and the wall have its own thickness. So here is the demo, and the advanced feature of my demos are collision detection here, and the blink fog, the see-through transparency windows, the on-screen panels, and the skybox outside. Thank you for listening.